My fiancé demanded, open relationship before the wedding or I'm calling it off. I said, perfect. Then immediately asked out her younger sister, her maid of honor, and her college roommate. We'd been together 6 years, engaged for 8 months. Invitations were printed, honeymoon booked, life was on track until Becca cornered me in our apartment last Thursday night. I need to be honest about something, she started. I want an open relationship before we get married. If you can't handle that, we should cancel everything. She looked braced for impact, like she was dropping a bomb and waiting for the explosion. I paused for exactly 3 seconds. Okay, Becca, if that's what you want, let's do it. Her eyes went wide. She'd clearly scripted this conversation differently in her head. Wait, you're actually okay with this? You said open relationship or cancel the wedding. I don't want to cancel. We should probably discuss boundaries, right? She just stared, completely thrown off. This was supposed to be her moment of control, her power move. The next morning, Becca tried setting some vague rules. Honesty, discretion, standard stuff. She obviously assumed I'd sit home while she explored her needs. Here's what made this interesting. Over the years, Becca had let slip which women in her life found me attractive. Drunk conversations, girls' night confessions she'd shared. I'd mentally bookmarked every single one. Friday afternoon, I started making moves. First, Jade, her younger sister by 2 years. I texted, random question, you free tomorrow night? Becca and I opened things up. Want to grab dinner? She responded in under a minute. Wait, Becca agreed to this? Are you serious? Yes, absolutely, yes. Next, Sienna, her maid of honor and best friend since high school. Hey, Becca and I decided to try an open relationship. Interested in drinks Sunday? That's so unexpected from Becca. You're sure about this? But yeah, I'm very interested. Finally, Hazel, her college roommate who'd stayed close. When I texted, she actually FaceTimed me immediately. What the hell is happening? Becca wants an open relationship and you're asking me out? She set the terms. I'm just following them. Hazel laughed hard. You absolute savage. I'm not sure if this is genius or insane, but I'm in. Friday night. I mentioned it over dinner. Oh, by the way, I've got a busy weekend. Dinner with Jade tomorrow, drinks with Sienna Sunday, maybe coffee with Hazel next week. Her face went pale instantly. You asked out my sister and Sienna? Yeah, problem? We're open now. Remember your ultimatum? She started sputtering. That's not... I didn't think you'd actually... Those are my people. They're attractive, available, and they clearly don't have a problem with it. Jade seemed thrilled, actually. She was visibly shaking now. The entitlement was radiating off her. She'd expected me to sit alone while she had her adventure. Over the next day, my phone exploded. You need to cancel those dates. This isn't what I meant. You're doing this to punish me. I kept my responses simple. You were crystal clear. Open relationship or weddings off. I chose open relationship. Then came the family intervention. Her mother called, furious. How dare you involve Jade? She's confused and you're taking advantage. Becca gave me an ultimatum. I accepted her terms. What exactly is the problem? Her father texted. You're disrespecting our entire family. I replied, I'm respecting Becca's explicit request for an open relationship. The dates were enlightening. Jade was playful and honest. She'd had a crush for years, and Becca knew it. Sienna was sharp as hell and immediately called Becca's move what it was, a manipulation tactic. Hazel was direct about Becca's pattern of testing people's loyalty to feel secure. All three saw through her victim act when she tried to paint me as the villain afterward. Sunday night, I asked Becca to sit down. Your ultimatum, that's what this is really about. You were willing to blow up 6 years together because you supposedly needed this. When I took you at your word, your problem wasn't the open relationship. It was that I participated too. I didn't mean it like that. I want us to work. You tried to manipulate me. You held our wedding hostage, thinking I'd panic and beg. When I didn't, you got exactly what you demanded. I ended the engagement that night. The aftermath was immediate. Jade distanced herself from Becca entirely. Sienna stepped down as maid of honor and was brutally honest about why. Hazel told her exactly what she thought of the manipulation. Her own family quietly admitted I'd handled it fairly.